Many employees who are going to work at Tesla Giga Berlin and Tesla Giga Berlin's some of the top managers are coming from Daimler. And in this report, I'm going to tell you why they're coming from Daimler to work at the Giga Berlin factory. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and ring the bell, share in social media, and give us thumbs up. Please like this video if you find this information helpful. So some of the highlights are the following. More and more top engineers are switching from Daimler to Tesla. Also thanks to the attractive severance payment program at Daimler, which falls during the time that Tesla is looking for personnel. So this is like an opportunistic time for Tesla, and I just reported that in detail in my previous report. In the meantime, the impression is growing that more and more management positions at the Tesla factory are also being filled with former Daimler managers, because Daimler is trying to let go 10,000 people, and this is a golden opportunity for Tesla. But and also Daimler is paying for them, giving them huge, like 250,000 euro severance package. The US group Tesla tries to avoid this impression and even deletes job advertisements in which the Daimler managers are apparently explicitly named. So, Philipp Galetta has some details from the Business Insider's German edition saying, sometimes an opportunity means well with you, in this case with Tesla. This is a very opportune time for Tesla building the Giga Berlin in terms of finding more professional, experienced automotive top managers and workers in general who are mostly coming from Daimler. The US electric car maker Tesla is looking for thousands of employees for almost all positions for its Gigafactory in Grünheide, known as Giga Berlin. At the same time, Daimler is shedding 10,000 jobs worldwide and paying top German engineers hefty, very good severance payment of up to 275,000 euros. That's like enough, right? Some people have to work 4, 5, or 6 years to earn that money. A lot of people have to work 6, 7 years maybe to earn that money. I remember when I just started my first job ever as a music director in a church, I started with $30,000 a year. Right now, you can get $275,000 to 275,000 euros as severance payment, which is more than $300,000. I had to work 10 years for that. Now, this is a golden handshake for Daimler executives or people who are getting this severance payment. A golden handshake that many Daimler employees gratefully accept and then apply to Tesla to work at Giga Berlin, making Tesla's electric vehicle starting Model Y from Giga Berlin just in a couple of months. Business Insider has spoken to numerous applicants. For them, it is the chance of a fresh start, because many of these people, as I mentioned in my previous report, are in their 40s and they have about 20 more years in their career, and this is a healthy, fresh chance for a fresh start in their careers. To many of them, Daimler feels like a large authority, a giant tanker in which fundamental change is difficult to drive forward. And in my next sentence, I'm going to tell you why they choose Tesla. Because like I said, a fundamental change is difficult to drive forward in Daimler. That's what they say. Is because in a very, very large organization, although Tesla is also a large organization, but acts like a startup, in many large organizations, driving a change is very difficult. Last year, I was doing a 3-month contract work for a very large retail chain in the United States, home improvement retail chain in the United States, and it was very difficult. I was tasked to make a change in the organization, and it was very, very difficult to make that change, and that change never happened because the organization was very large, everybody had their interests, and this is why some people at Daimler also feel. For them, however, Tesla and the chance to work at Giga Berlin is the opposite. For them, Tesla and Giga Berlin are more agile, faster, more improvised, almost like a startup, says Business Insider. Now, many ex-Daimler managers in top positions are already in top positions in Grünheide. Business Insider reports that in the meantime, the picture is growing that many management positions in Grünheide are being filled by former Daimler managers. Some prominent examples: Tristan Tremoilers was Daimler project manager production in Beijing until November of last year, and in the same month switched to Tesla as associate manager in the General Assembly. Milan Peric is another important entry from Daimler. He worked for the Stuttgart-based company for 31 years, maybe building Mercedes-Benz, most recently as senior manager production in Berlin. Since November, he has also been an associate manager at Tesla. Marcel Jost was most recently head of safety and environmental management at Daimler in Stuttgart, and since March he has been senior quality manager in the General Assembly in Tesla's Gigafactory. Jost also worked for Daimler in China for a number of years. You see, as Daimler is cutting jobs in China, some people, German top managers or automotive workers, choose to come back to their homeland, Germany, saying, why not? I can work in my home country and get a good severance payment and also have a good job with Tesla with an outstanding growth opportunity. The most prominent entry is probably René Rief, the former head of Daimler engine plant in Berlin, minefield. The workforce at the plant is to be drastically reduced. A few weeks before his departure, Rafe was militant in front of the workforce that he would resist the downsizing. A short time later, he was gone. IG Metall and his former employees were pissed off as they reported to Business Insider. Rafe is said to have said goodbye to the workforce with a text message. One floor up, Harold Sherlock, one of the high-ranking managers from Daimler, has moved to Tesla. Schlarb was most recently manager of industrial construction project at Daimler and is now the planning lead of Grünheide. Like Tremoilers, Schlarb worked for Daimler in China for many years. However, Tesla tries meticulously to prevent internal information from the factory from becoming public. A recruiter from Tesla shared a post on the LinkedIn Career Network in which she recruited shift supervisors for process technology in Grünheide. She mentioned who is already on the team. The Teslamag reported. Just a few hours later, the post disappeared again. The US automaker has long had a reputation for not tolerating any other prominent faces in public besides Elon Musk. That means Tesla. At the car manufacturer, and actually the car manufacturer is basically silent about processes with the factory. Unless the impression arises that a certain faction, as in this case the Daimler managers, have too many positions of power, then the company dissipates that impression. The Teslamag learned on Thursday from Tesla circles that the number of newcomers from Tesla was not too high. You don't want to make a Daimler out of Tesla. By the way, interesting question. How much do you think Tesla will become like Daimler if so many people from Daimler to come to Tesla? What type of culture will there be at Tesla Giga Berlin? But what's interesting, and I want to stay with you, is that too many of them, Daimler feels like a large authority, a giant tanker in which fundamental change is difficult to drive forward. For them, Tesla is the opposite, more agile, faster, more improvised, almost like a startup. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Please, friends, subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news. Ring the bell and give us thumbs up. Like this video, please share in social media. You will help to speed up the transition to EVs and help us tremendously. I'll see you soon in our next report. God bless you, everyone, and see you soon.